Subscribe for the very latest.
Play it, Daddy.
Chord room. More than a podcast.
Hold on. We got C-Note. We got C-Note even in the building. Hold on.
Bet.
What up, bro? What up?
What's going on, man?
Man, listen.
My apologies, dude.
Nah, you good, my brother. How you doing, dog?
I can't complain. Living the dream.
Man, you
Trying
are,
to figure
brother.
out how to fucking use my laptop.
Oh, nah. Nah, you good, man. You good. So I know, but we first of all, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. It's very good to meet you, my brother.
You too.
I've been we've been on hiatus and we've been anticipating this interview for a while because I tell you this, and I haven't heard. I'm a very I'm very into hip hop. They'll tell you I love hip hop. I got a playlist. I got a playlist so long. Title just said, you know what? Nah, we can't put no more tracks in this playlist. I had to start a whole new one. Right? Yeah. So I dig deep into hip hop. When I was listening to you, I'm like, nah, this dude right here, he's serious about it. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, man.
Because there's nobody. There's a lot of. I'm listening to a lot of music. I listen to everybody. I'm not biased. When Friday comes and the albums come out, I listen to everything. Right? And a lot of these new dudes is trash. A lot of people they're not putting any effort into lyricism. But I appreciate you for putting your effort into what you do. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely.
I really appreciate that. I mean,
no problem.
Means the world to me, for real.
You're very welcome. So listen, first of all, you see the panel. That's my homie Walt. That's my homie Chuck. My super producer Trim. Get the note, Trim. I think he got something for you. Just saying.
I'm ready whenever.
He got. I think he got something for you. So, but these are my. We are the Chord room, of course. So I wanted to start off the conversation by talking about where you from. Like where are you from?
I'm from Jersey, but if we're getting specific about it, I'm from Freehold,
Okay.
New Jersey. Yeah.
All right, shout out to Jersey. I don't know if you saw the. We about to do this thing where we compare I was telling my Miss Versus. So we're gonna do this comparison like rappers in the '90s and see who had the best. I'll get the whole thing for you. We'll go through it throughout the podcast. But Jersey is definitely known for heavy lyricists. Stretch, Redman.
That was some dope artists, man. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like Redman is just anyway.
Yeah, Redman, Ransom's crazy. There's a lot of
Ransom. Shout out to Ransom. Ooh, shout out to Ransom, man.
There's mad people. It's
kind
of scary sometimes. I'm like, damn, it's mad how everybody raps,
Right. Rod Digger. Shout out to Rod Digger.
Definitely Rod Digger, yeah.
There to Harriet?
Yeah. Everybody don't know. Eminem spent a lot of time in New Jersey.
Yeah, with the Outsiders.
The Outsiders. Shout out to the Outsiders. Yeah, because he spent a lot of time out there. I ain't gonna say Eminem copied a lot of Tretch.
I'm
gonna put that out there. I'm just saying. He sounds a lot like Tretch, and Tretch knows it. He respects it, and Eminem said it.
Inspiration, man. Inspiration is a difference. He's been inspired.
Nah, he low-key bit of Tretch. He low-key bit of Tretch. But Jersey is known for lyricism. The best lyricism you could find. What made you start rapping?
Honestly, when I was a kid, my neighbor was like my best friend. His older brother had like a little recording studio in his house. So every time I was over there, I was just like, I don't know. Like I was watching what he was doing and I was interested. It was like different music than what I would like be making, but he was just like making it right in front of me. So I was like, that's kind of cool. So he taught me how to use think it was Mixcraft at the time. So I've been recording myself. And then I was really bad at first. I was rapping about Lamborghinis that I didn't have in the 6th grade. You know what I mean? But it just, over time, I just kind of wanted to do better. You know, I don't know. I kind of just started like that. And I was like, I got to do a better verse. I know I could do, but you know what I mean? And it just kind of piled up.
Consistency. That's what he said. See, if y'all got to decode these things. Consistency is the key of all things.
Yes.
Key of all things. If you ain't being consistent, you ain't gonna get good. Like he said, he got better every time. He didn't stop. Now, I was gonna say that, Trim. Hold up.
Listen.
Nah. I was gonna say I got questions. Y'all know this.
We know you got questions.
I got a full clip, so y'all jump in whenever y'all ready.
Go ahead. You got something, Chuck, man?
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to expand on Tino's question, right? Hey, my voice. So, was there a particular moment? You know what? Scratch that. Far as like, was there a producer or artist when you first heard it, you was like, you know what? This is where I want to do.
I mean, the first person that I would say probably I was listening to Tupac early, you know, so the first time I listened, it was Life Goes On by Tupac. I was like, right when my great grandma died, she was 105. I was that was my lady, you know what I mean? So I was cool with it. That was my first experience with death. So I think right after that, I was in the back seat of my car. I heard that song, and I was everything before that, my parents would be playing like rock music and stuff. So that was something that I had found myself, and I was like, whoa, I feel this, even though I didn't really, but it was you know what I mean? I did at the same time. And I don't know. That was the first thing that I actually felt, because everything before that was just rapping about just random things, you know what I mean? But
what year is this?
I don't even know. I was probably 2003, I'd say. I was young, you know. But yeah. that was the first experience I would say that I had wanted to actually rap and everything like that. But I didn't take my music seriously until later. After that, I was covering songs. I was just trying to figure out how to rhyme and things like that. But I guess life kept hitting me, and I had more stuff to write about. You know,
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Would you say from your experiences throughout your life, would you say that that's the thing that inspires you the most when it comes to writing, or do you have another inspiration that inspires you when you start writing?
I mean, I'm writing all day, kind of I'll be driving and I'll just see something and I'll be oh, that's I'll just think of one bar and I'll put it in my phone and I'll use it for later. So it's kind of just an ongoing, like I said, consistency earlier. It's kind of just an ongoing thing. It gets awkward sometimes because I'll just stop and I'll just pull out my, you know what I mean? My friends are
right.
But I don't know. At first though, it was definitely something that I needed to just study. I didn't, you know what I mean? Because before that, the only experience I really had with rap in my house was my dad would listen to Eminem or Beastie Boys and shit like that, you know. Boys. But yeah, he's the one that put me on to Tupac too. So that's dope. Yeah, but he only showed me California Love, you know. So I'm oh, cool. But then I dug myself deeper and everything. But yeah. I don't know. It was cool.
He did what he had to do. He planted the seed.
Yeah, exactly.
All that matters.
Because when he was first telling me about it, I'm Italian, so when he was first telling me about it, I thought that Tupac and Biggie were Italian dudes. Because I'm 6 years old, and he's yeah, they're these gangsters, and I'm oh yeah.
That's nice.
It's part of the mafia. Yeah,
that's funny. That's funny. It's funny because they all inspired by mafia. You know, the mafia.
Yeah.
So yeah, nah,
but,
that's crazy.
I didn't even know he was listening to rap, you know, because my mom never wanted to listen to it. She was just always listening to music you'd see on the Hallmark channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you got something?
What?
No, I really respect the fact that you're from Jersey. I'm glad that you rep up Jersey. I got family that stay in Jersey,
Hell yeah.
and a lot of talent. Period comes out of Jersey.
Mhm.
A lot of really talented people. Some people who are the best at their craft.
Whitney Houston,
Jersey, Whitney Houston,
Lauren Hill.
Oh,
Voice.
Lauryn Hill,
yeah.
Kyrie Irving, Shakur
Yep.
Stevenson. A lot of talented folks. come
Queen
out.
Yeah,
Latifah.
Facts.
we got
Wow.
Danny DeVito.
Damn, man, it's crazy.
Wow, that's
Jersey,
what's up.
On deck.
Jersey. You know, and here's the thing about people. What people don't know, like Jersey, you have coming up at that time. You know, there's New York and there's New Jersey. You know, we cousins, right? You know, but you know, New York is the music capital. You know, you got LA and you got New York, right?
Yep.
So, and this is to everybody who I guess, because I'm in the South now. I grew up in New York, so people gotta understand. New Jersey still had to fight for a spot in hip hop, even though they're right there by New York.
Yeah.
Like New York is a brick. You can't. It's very hard to get into New York. Even people in certain parts of New York, it's difficult to get into to hip hop.
Yeah,
You know,
I feel
so-
like a lot of people from Jersey wind up just getting like discouraged when they say they're from Jersey, because there's a lot of
Right.
people that'll say they're like, you think they're from Philly or New York, you know what
Mhm.
I mean, but they're really from Jersey, you know, and I'm
Right.
like, oh, I didn't even know that, because they're always just out there. But that's
Right.
because there wasn't much going on out here. If there was, it was like few and far between, like Newark, and
Mhm.
you know, that's pretty much it. Like Asbury maybe, you know, but even that was like, there's not many rap shows out there. It's mostly rock, you know.
Yeah.
So,
And it was tough for Jersey. It was tough for people in Jersey.
definitely.
Quick
So,
question: Was Biz out there from Jersey? Biz Markie?
No, Biz from Long
Yeah,
Island.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I remember
Yeah.
the documentary.
Yeah, Biz from Long Island. Nah, you good?
Quick question though. What up to this point, man? Because I've seen your catalog. Your catalog is nice. It's an extensive catalog, really extensive catalog. What has been some of like your biggest challenges up to this point in your career? Because because like you to be where like with the level of skill that you have, my hats off to you. What has been some of your biggest challenges of getting up to that level?
Just keeping my head, man. And that's really what it comes down to, is just like staying myself, because I feel like a lot of people tried to tell me to do a lot of things that were out of character in order to get ahead, you know, and I didn't. And I'm just like looking at it, and I've seen a lot of people that took that route, and some of them don't make music anymore. Some of them are just doing choice things, like just showing their ass on TikTok, you know what I mean?
Right,
So like
right.
that's not really the route I wanted to take. So I don't know. That's kind of been the issue, because a lot of people. Well, also I've been getting compared to every white rapper under the sun since I started. You know what I mean? So
Which
like
is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It means just is what it is. That's just like, you know, because like people when I was younger, they were like, "Oh, Little Eminem," you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Then I got a little bit older, and then they were like, "Hey, it's Macklemore," and then
Right,
they were like,
right.
"Oh, it's MGK," and then, I was like, and then it just started getting worse, because at first Eminem's like, "Oh, that's pretty cool," you know, I'll get it
Right.
compared to, I'm like, and then it just started getting like, "All right, stop," you know what I mean?
Right. Now that's wild. Now that's
Yeah.
wild. You don't sound like none of them. You don't
No,
sound
you
like
do
that. Me and Trent was having that comment. I'm like, yo, he doesn't sound like none of these
No.
rappers.
No,
Like-
and then it's because I've been listening. Your music, you've shown growth. I'm just from been on the map to Socialite. You've shown growth on both projects, and both projects dropped last year, but they sound completely different. And me personally, I like Socialite. I'm sorry, Socialite is. I feel that Socialite displayed your level of creativity and artistry on a whole new level, and the music behind it, because I'm a producer myself, but the music behind it was definitely dope. But I do got to ask real quick, do you have an in production team for your music, or do you go to like different producers for your music?
For it really just depends. My main guy is I usually go to Kezi Beats. Recently I've been making my own, but
Nice.
also the Socialite project, I kind of just wanted to make something that like I was just going for the sound. Like I knew what I wanted to go with. Like I wanted to tap into like a little bit of everything, you know. And like Been on the Map was kind of just pieced together with not older songs, but a lot of it was like I wasn't trying to make that album. The only reason I made it was because like Ransom put that album out through his Momentum Entertainment label. So I was just trying to piece something together quick because I didn't think that opportunity was even going to happen. I was like, I dropped the Socialite project, I dropped the Off My Rocker EP, and I was like, all right, now I'm going to chill. And then that came up, and I was like, I got to make another project really quick, you know? So I like Socialite better too, though, altogether. I had more time to really focus on how I was gonna do it, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely creative, and it gives like a whole I think it displays what you can do as an artist with some music, and it's the backdrop is laid really nice. So kudos to you on that.
Yeah, man. If you had, like, let's say $1 million on you right now, right?
Yeah.
Right. And you can, or whatever unlimited resources you can find. Give me 5 producers you working with.
Ooh. I mean, I would definitely like to work with Alchemist.
Alchemist.
Pharrell. I think I can make a banger with Pharrell, but like, on some like normal shit, not on like me trying to do all this extra shit. You know what I mean? So I feel like let's think about it. I mean, I don't know. I would like to get it. I would like to get a song with Kanye, you know. I think he's nice with the beats.
Right.
You know, if we're keeping it strictly music, I don't care about the politics. I like the beats, you know.
Nice.
Static Selector, I think his beats are crazy. He's got like the nice soul beats.
Right.
I feel like the Bird's Eye View track that they did with it was Black Thought and Joey Badass.
That was crazy.
That one, that beat is crazy. That was like, I need to get the beat like this, you know? And 5, I don't know, really, number 5. Let's think about that. I don't want to be on some, like, I don't know.
I'm gonna throw Pete Rock in there.
Well,
I'm gonna throw Pete Rock in there for you.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Pete Rock. I think Pete Rock will give you something. I think Pete Rock, and the reason why I say that because, Pete Rock, the way he loops a lot of his songs, his jazz, I think that will be a good fit for you. I like that. And Premier, is great too. But
I like Madlib too. Madlib's
Madlib.
Yeah.
Madlib is
that's different. Yeah.
He a mad scientist.
A whole different ball game right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's something else. Madlib is Madlib has a following that is crazy.
Yeah, he got like a cult following.
Yeah, like his following is almost Griselda-esque.
Yeah. I think it might be a little bit different. Like, I don't know. I think it might be a little bit bigger. You know,
might be. Yeah,
because he had he was on the MF Doom, right?
Yes.
He did that Mad Destiny project. So, and then he did a lot of stuff with. He's done mad things. He's kind of like Alchemist with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's just done project with everybody. You know, it's like
Alchemist is a very humble guy.
Yeah.
But
he's nasty.
Oof, dirty.
Yeah.
Alchemist is one of my favorites for real.
Yeah.
Keep it thorough.
Yeah.
Keep it thorough.
We gonna make it.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. People don't even realize that he made the "We Gonna Make It" beat. You know,
Right.
that's crazy.
Like, the Alchemist is like he's that dude that steps in the room quietly, makes the beat, he just skates out.
Yeah.
Play that, I'm out. I got somewhere else to be. You
That's
know,
I feel like that's the way to be though. Anything other
Right.
than that is like what else? Like you're just playing, you know?
right?
That's true.
So let me ask you this. I would ask all our guests this.
Yeah.
What does a 10-year-old Cinoevil looks like? What does that look like? 10-year-old Cinoevil.
I was definitely still rapping, but what do you mean? Like a 10-year-old? Like when I was younger? What is
When
that?
you was 10, what is Cinoevil? What is Cinoevil going through? What is his aspirations? You know, what does life look like for Cinoevil at that time?
Honestly, dude, like it's the same shit. Like I've been doing music forever. Like it's the only thing I really cared about since I like really remember. I haven't played video games since PS2. I still have my PS. Like I'm dead serious. Like the second I started
Me too.
recording myself, I was just like, I don't need to be in front of a screen any more than I already am. You know what I mean? Because I was hours editing my tracks and all my friends' stuff, and so I don't really know. When I was 10, though, I was probably like just getting. I was probably still playing PlayStation 2, you know, and just getting into the music. And I was first recording on a Rock Band mic.
Oh wow, that's what's up.
Because they had the USB, so I pulled it out and just you know. So
Nice.
that was my first real recording, I guess. But
That's it. That's cool.
Listen, you know, I got a list of the questions, y'all.
Hey,
I'm sorry,
um,
go ahead.
go ahead, Chuck.
So, as an artist, you know, put in work for a long stretch of time. Like, what is your definition of success as an artist?
I would just want to be happy. Like I don't know. Like I wouldn't really know the definition of success as an artist until I'm there. I feel like, but I don't think I'm there. I feel like it's kind of just an ongoing thing too. I feel like I succeed at things and I flop at a lot of other things, and I just most of it's in my own hands though. So it's like my success is my own. Like if I really wanted to do it and I focus, I feel like I can accomplish whatever I want to do. But a lot of times I just got to be real with myself. Like I don't have many videos out, you know what I mean? So I can't be sitting here like, why isn't my YouTube popping? And it's like I have like 4 videos, you know. So like I don't know. I know that I fall short, but success as an artist, I guess, would just be like to be proud of where I'm at. Like I don't want to look at my life and be like, damn, I didn't do this or I didn't do that because I was too busy out doing other stuff. You know what I mean? I just I have a lot of other plans, or I had a lot of other plans when I was younger about where I would be right now, and I'm not there. So I'm you know what I mean, still going for it. There's really only one way to do it. So I'm just gonna keep making my music authentically, and just hopefully it's successful. Right now I do feel like it's succeeding though, because I know I'm not faking my streams. You know what I mean? So I'm like, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, all right, 1,000 streams a few years ago when you got bots and everything versus right now when I know for a fact I pulled myself out of a lot of them. Like anything I know of, I pulled myself out of it, and it's moving pretty organically now. So I'm happy about that. You know,
Respect.
What kind of what as far as with Cinoevil's legacy, what does that look like for you? Like if you had, you know, one more album that you felt like you wanted to make and then just want to walk away, what would your legacy, what would you want your legacy to say?
I would just want to inspire people, really, because like that's what my whole thing's been. It's just been to be yourself and to have fun with it. So as long as I stay true to like that's kind of how I felt. Like as long as I just stay true to what I'm actually going through in my life, not what people want me to say and everything, because I
Mhm.
can still jump on an auto-tune track and keep it real about my life, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's about if you really want to be creative or not, and do that. So I kind of forgot the question, to be honest with you.
You answered it though.
Yeah, you answered it, man. That's just your legacy. That's what's up. That's dope.
But listen, Cino, congratulations, man. Because guess what? You made my playlist, my brother.
I appreciate that, man. That's great.
That means that you're going to get a guaranteed spin from the kid every time. I listen to my playlist all the time. You know what I'm saying? And listen, they all know I'm very particular about who's on my playlist. I don't play the games. I don't play the games, man.
You don't put Drake up there for some reason.
Nah, listen, Drake is on there. Stop playing, man. He's on there. I don't. He got some songs I like.
Yeah. When Drake's rapping, he's you know what I mean. He's doing his thing. I
got some songs.
Back.
Yeah, I got some more.
We're not gonna go to that. We're not gonna say that. We're not gonna start that.
Yeah, we ain't getting to know. We talking about Cino.
Yeah,
So let me. You know what I want to know though. First of all, Walt, you got anything else? Because like I said,
No. Yeah, that's it.
So listen. Where does the name Cinoevil come from?
My last name's Mancino, and so I kind of
nice.
took that. And I actually started my 4th grade teacher was he was taking attendance, and the movie Cinoevil with Kane from WWE was coming out.
Oh wow!
He was he just was joking. Yeah, he just said it because I was a big wrestling fan, so he was just tending to that. And I was like, that was kind of cool. I never even thought of that. And then I wrote it down, and then I just kind of stuck with it because I was around the same time I started like working with my friend's brother. I need a name because Steve doesn't work. It's like,
You say you was a big wrestler fan. Who's your favorite wrestler?
I like I was a Jeff Hardy guy. I just liked when he did
Jeff Hardy. Nice.
That's a good
Okay.
That's good. That's dope.
High risk guy. All right. I like that.
Right.
Yeah, I liked Undertaker and Kane, but I liked Kane when he had the mask.
Mask on.
Right.
Much better.
We didn't know what he looked like. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
dope.
The mystery, yeah.
Anybody else got a favorite wrestler? What's your favorite wrestler?
Ooh,
I think I know.
Who your
I know.
favorite
I know
kid?
mine. Mine, Macho Man. I'm a Macho Man. I'm a Randy Savage fan.
Hell yeah.
I got Ric Flair and Hitman and Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah,
that's mine. Hitman.
Well, I know you got a favorite wrestler, dog. What you got?
I
You
didn't
better not say
watch
no Lex Luger. You better not say no Lex.
watch wrestling like that.
What?
I know a few. I know a few of them, but it's mostly
Man.
the ones that everybody know. That Stone Cold Steve
The
Austin.
Hulk Hogan's. Yeah. Nah.
I didn't watch it like that. Though.
Nah, Macho Man got the best talk game in the business, man. Macho Man talk game was crazy.
Commercials.
Right. Yeah, look, you got to go back. If you go back and listen to, I go back. I don't even watch the rest. I go back and listen to the interviews for Macho
Interviews is
Man.
what's the thing that makes it the most.
The promo.
Man. Yeah, that was man.
The Rock
was
with
classic.
The Rock is like up there with the awesome interviews, man. And the Rock and Ric Flair to me are like some of the best. Of course, Macho Man, but
Yeah, Ric Flair was crazy. Ric Flair was crazy.
he was coked out.
Right. Hey.
Everybody.
Combination
was
steroids and coke. Hey, that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. Them eyes.
perfect
Wow.
cocktail.
Right. Hey, Cino, who? How can people get a feature from you? What is the process?
There isn't really a process, honestly. Like, people have hit me up and they're like, yo, how much can I pay? And if I listen to their music and I'm not really vibing with it, I'll kind of just pass on it. Like, not in an asshole way, like you're not good enough, but I'm just like, I'm not really in a position to do the features right now. But if somebody wants a feature, I just do it. Like, I don't personally believe I'm in a position where I can charge for features. A lot of people, they do that, and I feel like they wind up blocking some of their opportunities by doing that. You know what I mean?
I got a question.
Or they just get tied in with some. I don't know. What was it?
Do you have aspirations outside of rap? Like, do you plan to like? Oh, my fault.
No. You good? Because he peeked on my list. I had the same kind of question.
Copy. But like, do you playing. I mean, obviously, I don't feel like you'll ever stop rapping. So.
Yeah.
But when you get to like a certain point, like, all right, I want to dabble into this or dabble into that, or do you just want to rap?
I mean, I don't want to rap. Like, I'll stay making music forever, but that's not like the only thing I care about. I just want to enjoy my life. You know what I mean? So wherever I feel like I should, wherever I feel comfortable, or where I feel like I should go, or where I'm needed, that's where I'm gonna go. You know what I mean? But currently, right now, I'm in a position where making music makes sense. You know, but in the future, maybe I'll do some voice acting. Who knows? Maybe I'll, I don't know. I like just enjoying my life. You know, I've met a lot of my friends died young, so like I don't know. I'm just kind of like out here,
right,
living.
Hey, well, listen, the Chord Rumors is we ain't just a podcast, man. We're a support system as well. You know what I mean? You know, we anybody who comes on our show, they know we support. You know what I'm saying? You send us what you're doing. You know, like I streamed, you know, since last week. And I apologize because I had to cancel, but I've been streaming your music since then. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just listening. So I ain't even gonna lie. Some people that might hit us up in the comments, ask for interviews. I can't listen to their music like that. I'm just being honest. You know, some of them I ain't gonna name y'all names, but you know, I just can't. It ain't vibing with me, right? But your stuff, it feels like it comes from an honest place.
Yeah,
so
I appreciate that, man.
I feel that.
Try to keep it as honest as possible.
Yeah, man. You know, you what it is, and I'll say this: when someone who's not black comes into the industry of hip hop, the dilemma is that sometimes they feel like they have to be or act a certain way, right? Yeah, that's a downfall they have.
Like I said, I have a recording studio, and in the past 13 years, I can name a lot of people that I've had to say, "Hey, man, you can't use that word." You know what I mean? Why would you even write that down? And that's a recent thing too. I'm like, yo, I don't know. It's just been, yeah, you're 100%
crazy, right?
Make me look goofy.
Do the history on the most successful white rappers, right? They all look at the Beastie Boys. We love the Beastie Boys because they were themselves.
Yeah.
They brought an element to the game that I personally never heard. I'm a big Beastie Boys fan. I've been since day one when they came out, right? You know, and you got rappers like you got Beastie Boys, even Mac Lamar, right? Like Mac Lamar, like he was himself. You know, like I'm not playing him on my playlist, but I respect the fact that he was himself. You understand what I'm saying?
To the strip shop.
Right, exactly. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times, you know, anybody who's not black and they're wanting to rap, understand that be yourself.
Yeah.
We respect that way more than you acting out of character. And we know, and you know what I'm saying? Anybody who acts out of character, everybody knows that you're acting out of character.
Exactly.
You know, so just be yourself. And like I said, that's why I like your music. And I'll be honest, I don't see color when people rap. You know, I'm listening to skills, flow, technique. You know what I'm saying? And I do hate to hear that people say that you sound like every white boy that came out in the game.
The Jack Harlow comparisons are ridiculous.
That's
I was in Staples the other day, and some lady was like, "You look like Jack Harlow."
Damn, get out my face.
Yeah, I'm just like, yo, I had the hair first, dude. Like,
right. I did this first.
He stole that from me.
Right.
I don't even think I don't care about his music, or I don't like, you know what I mean? It's not like I don't think he's bad or anything. I just it's the actual comparisons, like of look wise, I'm just so sick of.
I'm over it.
I had my hair short, and they were all calling me Mac Miller, and I love Mac Miller. But
Mac Miller, that's another one.
You know what I mean?
Right there. I love Mac Miller, man. R.I.P. to Mac Miller.
Yeah.
Mac-
Yeah,
Mac-
there's a few like white rappers that come out that like kind of on the lower key that I really do like to listen to. Like I do like Action Bronson a lot.
Ooh, actually, Bronson's crazy.
Yeah, Action Bronson is on point. Yeah, he's different.
And
Is that the one that sound like Ghost?
Yeah.
The one
Yeah.
that Ghost had to pull up on. Yeah, that's the one that Ghost had to pull up on. Yeah, to pull up on.
but, him and I don't know if y'all ever heard of Euro Drew. If y'all ever heard of
Yeah, I have.
Drew. Yeah, I like Drew too.
Yeah.
Drew can really rap. He can really rap. But they're authentic.
Right.
That's the whole point. If you authentic, we don't care. If as long as you authentic and you can rap,
Yeah.
the people we accept that, we embrace that.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
That's all it is.
Cino he got it, man. He got it. You doing shows now? You doing
I'm
shows?
trying to get some shows going. I was doing a bunch of shows like last year and stuff, but like
Mhm.
I just haven't really had anything pop up that made sense. A lot of people are trying to like, I don't know, man. Like I look at some of these showcases and I'm like, bro, I can't pay $500 just to like perform for 13 seconds with 400 other artists. I'm like, it just doesn't make
Maybe
sense.
trying to
See how that's
get
gonna
money.
Yeah, like that's where my head's at. But like I could, you know what I mean? If it makes sense, I'll do the show. I'd rather we were just doing shows in Asbury like all the time. And then when I guess when COVID kind of started happening, they shut that down and now we really haven't gotten back to it. But I'm definitely trying to get something going because Nino's I don't know if you spoke to Nino, that's my manager.
Yeah.
He's trying to hook it up with a few more shows.
Shout out to Nino, persistent.
Yo,
like
I
it.
have one question, man. I gotta ask.
Yeah.
How did the Benny the Butcher track come together, man? How did y'all manage that?
So my friend Schmidt, he when he was 18, it's a big thing. It just kind of happened. Like it's a very long chain of events. But when he was 18 in high school, he got arrested for a song that he put out, and a girl thought that he was like threatening her or whatever, but he wasn't. He was just rapping, and he put it on SoundCloud. And because he had a gun in his picture, the SWAT team came into the high school and arrested him and put him on house arrest for a year. And he was during that period of time though. He was up in Newark or in North Caldwell, some like that area. But a studio he was allowed to go and work at because he was on house arrest, but he couldn't go to school. So he was like, all right, the studio just kind of told him that he was working, you know? But he was really in there every day, just like making music.
Nice.
With that, he wasn't allowed to use the internet. So he was never allowed to drop any of the music that he had made during that year. He got off. He's doing good now. He just went to the White House and everything. Like he's like killing it. Like his life is way better than what they thought it was going to be. But he still really wasn't dropping music. And he kind of just had that feature sitting there. So I was like, yo, let me get that because I have this Ransom project. I want to put like this project that Ransom's putting out that I want to get something on there that, you know what I mean, makes sense. And plus, I don't think he would have been able to get it cleared just as is because it was a little bit of an issue. So I figured that with Ransom's name attached, it would be a little bit easier to get.
Okay. Oh yeah, because him, Ransom, and Benny, didn't Benny sign Ransom for like no. Yeah, he signed Ransom for like an album, right, or something like that.
I don't know if they signed it, but they definitely
partnered together. They came together
for sure. So I figured it was a better chance than me just throwing it on DistroKid. You know
I think
what I
they
mean?
came together and did an album or something like that together. They partnered together, but they're tight. So yeah, you're right. It probably came through.
So that's kind of it was like a 3-year-old song though. That's what I mean. So like I put my verse on recently, but both their things was just sitting in his Google Drive for like 3 years.
Wow.
So I was like, bro, let me get that and let me just do this.
That's awesome.
So that's kind of where it's at.
Awesome. Kudos to you. My hats off to you. That was nice.
Nah, you know, hey, you gotta, man, you can't have no Benny the Butcher feature just sitting there and not use it.
I was like, bro, like it's just right there. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, nah, you got I would have been. I would. Hey, what you doing with that feature? Every day.
I still think I could have done better on the actual release of it though. But I was just kind of frantically putting things together because I was like, you know what I mean? I didn't really have a good direction of where to go because I was like, I had just emptied out my vault pretty much. I dropped everything. I was like, all right, this is the Socialite project, some singles, and then a couple other random things. So I was just like dry. I was like, oh no, you know.
Nice.
Well, we're gonna send you some stuff, man. Me and Trim gonna get together. We're gonna put some stuff together. Like I said, Nino, he's doing I feel like he's doing a good job as a manager.
Yeah, he's a great dude, bro. He's a really nice guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like he doesn't change up either. Like he doesn't try to be somebody that he's not in order to impress people or to get
right.
With,
So I'm gonna get with him. We gonna package something up. So that way, because the thing about it, like we're on the come up. We got an artist too. You can check out. In fact, we put a project out called the Renaissance Project. His name is O Muggs. The rapper's name is O Muggs. That's capital O and it's capital H and it's MUGZ. Right. So and we put out an album called the Renaissance Project. You can check that out. See what Trim does. He also has some instrumental albums. Trim has some instrumental albums that he's done. With some artwork by Walt right there. Walt got some artwork on a few of those instrumental albums. So but yeah, we are working. We do a lot of music behind the scenes. So we gonna see if we can get you to put something together. I like to hear artists that are working, especially working with my homie.
Yeah, I'm working on a project right now. It's like completely like I'm producing it by
nice.
So like that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm kind of just like I went to the Goodwill and got a whole bunch of vinyls. So now I'm just going through them and taking all these samples. And I'm getting obsessed with music again. So it's good.
Nice.
I was kind of feeling stagnant for a little bit there. I'm like, how many times am I gonna rap on YouTube beats?
Right. Bro, we got you, man. Don't worry, man. Listen, I wish I met you a long time ago, man.
Me too,
man.
I just been chilling. I've been chilling at the shop.
Everything is right on time. Everything is right on time, man. Absolutely. Now, listen, and I asked Trim, I asked him before, I'm like, yo, how long do we have? Cino, I don't want to keep him long. If he got to go, I understand.
I'm good now. It took a minute to get this thing started. My laptop was dead. I plugged it in. It's still kind of dead. I don't really know what's happening. I'm just like watching this battery. Not really going up, but it's not really going down. It's just
Trim. Tino, I got to ask one more question, man.
What's up?
I noticed in that list, you didn't say anything about Dre. As far as producers,
Dr. Dre,
yeah, Dr. Dre. So, would you work with Dre?
I mean, I would work with Dr. Dre.
Who would work with Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
Of course, he would work with Dr. Bro.
Wait. Why do we got to do? Why we got to do this? This is our first episode of the season coming.
Y'all know
he
don't know nothing.
All right. Since he always bringing this up. So this is my. I gotta explain to him now. All right. So listen. So. In my mind, I know what a producer is, right? We mentioned some producers earlier. We mentioned Alchemist. We mentioned Premier, Pete Rock, right? Now, if you look in the catalog of Dr. Dre mainly he does a lot of mixing on his album, right? Yeah. He might do the drums, but he does it. The beats that he does. If you really look at the history, they always come from other producers. They're already made. He just goes and cleans them up, right?
Yeah, he's like a loop guy.
Yeah, exactly, or something like that. And he has other artists. Like if you go look up The Glove, it's a producer called The Glove. He basically did half of Dr. Dre's catalog.
Okay.
He basically did half the catalog, right?
Oh,
so in my mind, and it is, listen, Cino, it's heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we hold Dr. Dre onto a high pedestal.
He didn't do them beats, Tino.
But he didn't. He California Love came to him from somebody else. The Glove.
Yeah.
What else? The whole Chronic was done by who was in this? You got the whole entire Chronic. You got Daz. You got Warren G, like these producers made the Chronic. So
He ain't
in
do
my
doggy
mind,
style. He ain't do doggy style clip.
Daz did he did the doggy style. Daz did doggy style, and a few other producers did doggy
Wait,
style.
so like, what is it? What has he actually produced?
Here we go.
That's the point. That's
the point. Now here's the thing. I'm not saying that he cannot do it,
Yeah,
right? Because remember Dr. Dre goes back to the 80s. He was an R&B producer. He did he produced
JJ Fad.
He did a JJ Fad. No, did he? Yeah, he did for Easy E and them, right? But he also did Michelle Lay. You know, these are R&B artists that he had. His ex-wife. He does it, but he's produced a lot of songs. But hip hop wise, even like all right. So look at the phone. What is it? The Firm album.
Firm.
He didn't do that. He didn't do Phone Tap. The
Really?
Glove did that.
Wait, so like I'm confused though. Like, how is he? How is he able to
in
get
the same position I was when y'all first told me all this? I was asking the same question
look.
that you was asking.
All right, so look. When you sign contracts, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let me put it like this: if you add a drum, so let's say me and you producing, right? If I come to your beat and say, "Yo, listen, take that loop, move it over here, add a drum," I'm the producer too,
Okay. Yeah. So
Right?
it's just like one of those technical things.
right?
I
So
was
so
thinking,
now,
you know?
so now, right now, I'm the big, but I'm Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
I'm Dr. Dre. So if I say, yo, put my name on this, but you're gonna get paid, it's more money coming in because if my name is on it and everybody knows me, we all getting paid. So just say I produced it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like a business. It's like anything else, you know. It's
Right.
kind of like the dude that made, I don't know. There's like, isn't that the thing with the Superman symbol? Dude made like a Superman symbol, sold it for $100, and then somebody else is like now the owner
Right.
of Superman.
Right.
So
Because
like-
if you draw something, you got to copyright it.
yeah, no,
So-
exactly. Or
right,
like
so if-
even with what you call with Ford, like Henry Ford, he was like telling people what to do. He didn't actually build the engine though. You know what I
Right.
mean? He had a group of people that built the engine. But
Right.
I feel like
Nike chip.
You know. if he might have had an idea, you know, maybe Dre had an idea and was like telling people what to do that they wouldn't be able to do without him.
Right.
Like kind of on some Rick Rubin shit, you know?
The king, he's the king of ideas. He has great ideas, but am I putting him ahead of Premier, Pete Rock, Alchemist? You can't.
No,
How
it's
could-
like, well, yeah, it's the, yeah, you can't. It's like anything else, you know? It's like Kanye. With
Right.
Dr.
Clothes,
Dre. He's
you
Dr.
know?
Dre.
Listen.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this no more.
I'm just saying.
Because Trim always do this, man. Trim always do this.
You just bring up Dre.
Yeah, he brings this up because he know I get upset about it. Because my thing
Stuff's
is,
all over.
it's not right for somebody like it's not fair for the others who I can go in the studio with. You know, I can go in the studio with Premier. He'll build the track, run in front of me, right, and have it done within 30 minutes. Dr. Dre take 2 years to make one beat.
You gotta find the right producer, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
I
But-
mean,
but he-
I don't want to sit here and like hate on Dr. Dre, but he's not my first go-to producer ever.
Right.
Really, when I think of beats, you know,
It's not a hate. It's
I
not a
respect
hate.
what he did. You know,
Right.
he's like huge. You know, so-
Exactly. It is not a hate thing. See, no, it's
no, for sure.
it's a fact that these producers who put in the work 20 times more work than Dr. Dre does are not considered Dre is considered to be greater than these rappers who can make classic beats in like 15-20 minutes. He takes 2 years to make one beat.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, That's kind of the whole thing.
That's wild, right?
It's the propaganda of it all, you know.
Right. But blame Trim because he always sets me up this way. But
Deeper than rap, graffiti, break dancing, DJ and B-boy stance, MCing. I harness those artifacts, collecting data of the transitions like an almanac. Hip-hop ain't dead, these young boys different, adapting. Over time, every day the world's spinning. Let's celebrate the fact we still winning, we global. Kids from the project became moguls. Real to real track boards to Pro Tools, vinyls, cassettes, and the tape decks, CDs. Now you can stream your music to the consumer direct and get most of the check. I'm noble.